Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a quick rundown of my everyday carry, what I carry, why, I guess, and kind of try to do this on a more regular basis for you because it does tend to change. The last one I did was like in the winter, early winter, and there's definitely some things I carry now that I didn't then. So I'm going to get into it here. I'll start with the pens. I don't actually carry these, but I use them every day, all the time. They're right at my desk. I work from home, so it's basically an everyday carry item. It just doesn't go in my pocket when I leave the house. And that's because I have a little telescope pen. I think I heard of that on Neve's Knives. And it's like a little pen that you can telescope out, and that thing is so nice for just having on your keys. And I don't have my keys here, so I'm not going to go over that, but I have a flashlight and that telescope pen on my keys, basically. That's the only things I have on there. But anyway, these are the Refine EP1 pens. Absolutely love these pens, guys. I've tried so many different titanium pens at this point, and I just have landed with these. I have two. This is like a polished titanium, and this is like a brushed titanium. Very, very cool pens. They both are rocking Parker refills. Those are my preferred refills. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Good bolt action. Very minimal bolt action system here, so it's very lightweight. The pen weighs like 1 ounce overall. And it just writes like a dream. You can hold it any which way. It's long enough that the clip doesn't get in the way, but short enough that it's not like, you know, a big old pen. So here's a comparison with the Parker Jotter pen. I mean, they're smaller than that, and that's like the perfect size pen for me. This has been one of my favorite pens for a while now. If you're looking for a great pen for like under 20 bucks, Parker Jotter in stainless steel is your guy. I mean, this thing is a fidget dream, and it writes like a champ, and the Parker refills are the best, guys. So, EP1 pens from Refine. And then let's talk about my knife. So, the knives I currently have on me are the Berg Blades Slim and the Olamic Whippersnapper. So I carry this one in my front left today, this in my back left. They're both right hand carry knives. You can't reverse them, so obviously I can't reverse them. They both have holes for deployment, which is interesting. I didn't even think of that. Let me start with the Slim. So the Slim has just been an absolute dream since I got it. I love it. Basically, it's this little cleaver thing. I still need to look up the steel. I'm really hoping it's 20 CV. I just got it the other day. I just have not had a chance to do anything. The action is incredible. Sorry, that was me. Especially for a lefty, you can actually put even a little bit of pressure on the lock bar. It's just hard under camera, sorry. And it'll still come out. But I mostly just don't even land there. I kind of have my finger down here on the clip, and the closing action is butter. I mean, this thing just feels really good. It sings out. It is a thick boy, but I like the blade. It's this cleaver style, so, you know, this is kind of your heavy use type knife here. Not that I ever need that, but I try to carry one thicker, bigger knife and one kind of smaller knife if I can. It doesn't always go that way, but man, I'm really liking this knife. Yeah, so first impressions coming on this guy. I don't think I'm going to take it apart just because it is dialed so perfectly, and it would be a shame to mess that up by taking it apart, and I don't really have a need to. It's brand new as far as I can tell, so yeah, that's the Berg Blade Slim. And then there's the Olamic Whippersnapper, which is a knife I'd been wanting to get. I had the Busker, and it was just so small, so I've been looking for a whippersnapper. They do come. You can get them made with the clip on the left side. Obviously, I got this in a trade, so I didn't really have that option. I don't know if I want that, though. Obviously, for carry purposes, it's nice, but for action purposes, I feel like the clip kind of helps me get a grip here to do the Spidey flick. And for that reason, I kind of want to keep that clip over there. I don't know. But in terms of being a right-handed frame lock and working for a lefty, I mean, it is pretty damn good. That top flipper basically is left-handed. I mean, it works just as good left-handed as it does right-handed. And then you have, obviously, the Spidey flick, which, yes, if you put pressure right here, you will lock it up. But, I mean, it is almost hard to get to that spot on accident. And even if I rest my thumb on there, it will shoot out most of the time. But I almost never am there. I'm down like here doing the Spidey flick, right? I can do a thumb flick with it. I can obviously do that. I can do like an index finger rollout move. It just is really fidgety and fun so far. I did take it apart today. I did not do it on camera. I just got a little antsy. And I put Gillian salt and pepper bearings in here. So I'm really excited to see how those break in. It did not become drop shut or anything, but that's okay. I'm really enjoying the Olamic whippersnapper. We're moving on to my flashlight. So I am currently carrying the Raylight Pineapple Mini in titanium. Pretty interesting flashlight here. It has 4 modes, and you just kind of keep clicking, and that's how you go through the modes. You have to do like 1 click on, 1 click off, 2 click medium, 3 click high, 4 click boost, I guess, whatever you want to call it, and then back to, oh, sorry, was it 5 modes? No. 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as far as I know, that's how it works. You can't shortcut anything with like a double click. You just end up turning it off. So, and then there must be a timer on how quick you get to the next one, right? See how that just keeps going. I don't know. It's interesting. It has one of these 10 440s or whatever they're called. 10 440s in there. That seems to work really good with these. I tried that in my i3T iOS or EOS. Shit, I don't remember. EOS. And it was just lighting on fire, you know. But look how bright that is, right? That's the high mode on that one. Oh, did I put this in backwards? Oops. So, 2, 3. So that's your high mode on this guy. That's your high mode on this guy. So, I don't know. I think this flashlight's pretty good, but I don't think the i3T is worse in any way. I think this is a great option. I got this for 36 bucks in titanium. This was like 56 and it's shipped from China, although Urban EDC Supply carries them, I think. It does have this kind of like glow-in-the-dark ring on the inside here. I don't know if you can see it, but once you use it, it kind of charges it, and then it's really cool. So I've been carrying this. One reason I got this was this clip. I love that they have the hat thing on here, but I also hate it. Because of all this extra stuff here, it gets caught on shit way too often. Like, I lost this for 3 days a couple weeks ago because it got caught on my daughter's daycare bag. Like, I picked her up Friday, and I slung the bag over my shoulder, and it literally took this out of my pocket. And then, like, 3 days later, after I had looked everywhere, I'd retraced my steps, like, 3 times, which, by the way, I walked, like, 4 blocks, so I really like this flashlight, so I didn't want to lose it. And my wife's like, here's your flashlight. And I'm like, what? It was on the daycare bag, like hooked to the netting, because that's where it got it and picked it up. So I really like that this just has a deep carry clip without all that nonsense going on, because I never do use the hat thing. So anyway, that's the Raylight Pineapple Mini that I've been carrying. And then I have my pry bar, which lately has always been the full-size Fulcrum. This is actually the only pry bar I own, I believe. I have given away or sold, no, I haven't sold any. I've given away the Mini Fulcrum, and I have given away the T&P Tiebreaker. So this is all I have left. And this is all I need, guys. This is the best pry bar I've found so far. I love how it holds your bits here with the O-rings. And the Mini was cool in size, but the O-rings were under the clip. So it made it impossible to get in pocket. And then you had to go clipless. And with the keyring attachment, it blocks the socket here. So you basically have to go with the clipless one, which I don't want it in my pocket. And this clip works great on the Fulcrum. This is the best Vero clip, the one on the Fulcrum. And I love the size of it. And it's basically, I think he measured the like inside length of a pocket, a back pocket or something, because it fits perfectly in my pocket. So I really, really love the Vero Fulcrum. I need to do a review on it. I have used this part for some stuff, you can see. I've opened some bottles with it. I've scraped some random stuff. These are really good for like getting stickers off of shit. And then I've used the bit driver part of it. I mean, I can't even count how many times I've used it. On the go, it is so nice to have this. Now that I gave away the Mini, I need to take the extra bits I have and put them in my truck, because that's, usually where I'm going to be if I'm not here. And if I'm here, I don't need this per se, although sometimes I will whip this out and use it with my other drivers, because it really does give you good torque. I really like this thing a lot, guys. So that is the pry bar. And then I have Hanks, of course. I always carry one of these nano Hanks. This one here is from our good friend over at Mad Pal Clothworks, Maddie. Maddie is awesome, and I just absolutely love her Hanks. I love Shadowborn Hanks, Hanks that rock Hanks. Anything that gives me microfiber and something cool in terms of the design. I get some nostalgia factor here on this one. It kind of reminds me of like the old Coca-Cola commercials, I guess. But I have so many Hanks, guys. And I have a ton to give away that aren't even included here. I have this cool Nerds one from Hanks That Rock, Looney Tunes one from Hanks That Rock, Shadowborn Hank, Star Wars Hank, another Star Wars Hank from Shadowborn, another one from Maddie, and this cool Disney villains pattern, another cool one from Maddie with like Star Wars villains, and I have this big one. I will admit I don't carry much because of how big it is. It's the MB Journal collaboration with Renegade EDC. Oh my god, though. The microfiber on this one is absolutely fantastic. And then I have this Shadowborn Hank. This is my first Hank, and it does not have microfiber, but it was the first one I got, so, I keep it around. And then I have like 5 over there in the corner I'm getting ready to give away to you guys, which is awesome. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what else do I carry. I carry my keys, which they're downstairs. If it's a sunny day, I carry sunglasses, and those will always be Shady Rays. I really like Shady Rays. They donate to Feed the Hungry, and they also have great deals, and they also will replace your sunglasses. You could literally smash them in half on purpose. Call them, and they will send you a new pair. You just pay like $15 for shipping or whatever. I find that to be really cool, and I like their designs and stuff. So I have 3 pairs coming from them, new ones. I already have a pair. and I'll probably unbox those on the channel as well. What else do I carry? I'm not going to show you any firearms. I don't really carry one daily. I have one in my nightstand, and you know, so I have it for home protection, but I don't carry it per se. If I do ever go back into the office full time, then I probably will. I have it in my bag. I know people prefer on body, but I just have never found a comfortable way to do that. Oh, that gets me to the belt. So I want to show this because I really like this belt. This is from Groove Life. So Groove Life is the company behind, hold on, okay, I got a couple more things. Here we go. Groove Life is the company behind Groove Ring, which is what I literally have had for pretty much since I got married. I had one of those like carbide, whatever, not tungsten carbide rings. I tried different ones, and they just were too heavy. And I don't know, I just don't like having that weight on my finger. And these you can pretty much do anything in. You're not going to get the ring, what is it called? Ring emulsion or whatever, where it gets caught and literally like rips your finger off like Conan O'Brien. But I absolutely love Groove Ring. I love that it comes in this white color, kind of matches with my Apple Watch, something else I carry every day. I just got a new Apple Watch Series 6, really digging this. Just got the little bit of a bigger screen from the Series 2 I had. Pretty standard functions on it, you know. But yeah, they make this belt, and I signed up for the Kickstarter. So I got like 3 of them. I got one for my brother and one for my dad. And you could pick different like wood inlays here. And then they also had like just a black slate one. And then you had a couple different colors on the belt. But this magnet thing is incredible. I mean, it just makes belting so much easier. And it's so easy to adjust. You just take it off like that. And then you have this loop here. And you literally just push through. If you need a little tighter, push it through that way. Adjust this. And then pull this down. And if you need it to be a little bit looser, you just push the other way. And boom. You're in business. I mean, it's just so easy, and it's flexible because it's made out of this, you know, elastic type material, but it's also stiff enough that you can carry with this. I know several people who have these and use them for carrying a holster. I think there would be a certain point where it might be not strong enough if you were carrying like a really heavy, you know, like maybe a 1911 or something like that. But if you just have like a SIG P365 or like I have an LCP2 or something like that, like I don't think it would be an issue. But I really love this Groove Life belt. I really recommend that. And I do actually have my keys here, so I might as well run through them. Basically, I have my F-150 key right here, which is an auto. This is my first auto, actually. I think they make them, I don't know, it's close to ProTech Action, but just not quite. There's something, I don't know if it's just not as snappy, you know? But yeah, that's my truck key. I have, obviously, these 2 are for my house. Or no, this is for my screen door, storm door. This is for my parents' house, a little Phillies key that has been destroyed. Then I have this really cool Robivon. This is probably one of the most powerful flashlights I own, and it is tiny, guys. This thing is just a beast. Really is. I cannot recommend this enough. I don't know the number on it. I got it from the Going Gear EDC Club when I used to do that. Aurora A5. I don't know if that helps. Really cool. This is that telescopic pen. I think I mentioned it, right? I heard about it on Neve's Knives. It comes out like this. It's made by True. And it comes in this cool case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard about it from Neve's Knives. And I bought one immediately because I've always wanted a little pen to have on my keys for, like, if I go to the post office and I have to fill out a to from or something, I can just pop this off, bing, bada, boom. And then, you know, you're good to go. You put it back. It's a really strong magnet, so it's not going anywhere. And it basically just is perfectly tiny, hangs on your key. And then you can replace the refill in here. It comes with like 3. I think after that, you just have to buy some. I mean, buy a new pen, because I don't think they sell these. They're tiny. Maybe you could make them. I don't know. But it was only like $10 for this thing. So, I mean, if this is still the first refill, if I ever run out, I think I'd just buy another whole pen, right? By then, I'll probably have destroyed it anyway. And then, lastly, I have this. This is my house key. And this is a game changer, guys. A lot of people have those stupid carabiner things on their keys, and I used to, but they're so big and bulky and in the way. And then I saw this, and I was like, damn, I need to have keys made with these. Because now it just hooks to your keys, right? And if you ever need to just hand somebody your house key or leave it for somebody, boom, you got it right there, right? Like if I get home with my wife and she needs to go open the door while I park, I can just give her the key. But then also, when it's on there, it basically turns this into a carabiner, and then I hook it to my jeans. And that's how I carry these keys around. Really is an ingenious idea with this thing. So you don't have this extra huge carabiner on there with rings on it. It just makes everything so big and jangly, you know. And then I have this guy. Kyle just gave me this, and it actually is really cool. It's made by Exotech, not to be confused by Evatech, the Shadow Ranger. But yeah, this is a cool little keychain guy, and you kind of just squeeze, and it opens up. So you don't have to stick your nail in and like get the thing out to get everything on. And I find that really cool. The only stupid thing is it comes with a bunch of these little ones. And those you do have to use your nail on. So I don't know why they didn't just make mini ones with the cool mechanism, right? But I think it's an interesting thing. And yeah, so those are my keys, and that's my everyday carry, guys. I mean, other than that, I carry clothes and you know, random shit. I guess I always have this in my pocket. I always have a Bic lighter in my pocket so I can light G10 scales on fire. I always have a pill case in my pocket, and depending on the month of the year, I always have chapstick in my pocket. And Tahitian Vanilla, I got this on Amazon, whatever. It was like $12 for 4 of these. And then I have my phone, obviously, but I'm using that to record. Because I haven't bucked up for a camera yet. They're expensive, guys. And this iPhone camera is pretty damn good. So I don't know if I want to buy a $800 camera, $1,000 camera. So I'm thinking about it. But for right now, I have an iPhone 11 Pro, regular size. And that's what I use for all my recording. And I edit on a MacBook Pro, the new M1 chip version. So that is my everyday carry, guys. I just wanted to run through that real quick. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments, what's your everyday carry? What do you carry? Anything the same? Anything you can recommend for me that you think would help in my kind of setup that would be better? You know, any suggestions or just whatever, guys. Sound off down there. You know, I want to hear from you. I love you all so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.